The man and his son were on their way home when he noticed in his rearview mirror that a car was following them at a constant distance, but he didn't panic at all. Instead, he stopped his car abruptly in the middle of the road. The next second, he pulled out a gun, stood in the middle of the road, and calmly waited for the gangsters to show themselves. He then flipped their car over. The man thought the matter was over, but unexpectedly, besides the driver who was killed on the spot, the other 3 people in the car only suffered minor injuries. Immediately afterward, a barrage of gunfire rained down on him. His car's engine was hit and started smoking, completely breaking down. With no other choice, he had to take his child and retreat, but he knew very well this chase had only just begun. This man's name is Jim. He was once a top-tier sharpshooter who retired from the Marine Corps. He dedicated his life to serving his country, but in his later years, life had pushed him to the brink. Now, he can only rent a dilapidated farm on the Mexican border, barely making a living by raising cattle. Over the years, to pay for his wife's medical treatment, he had sold almost all his possessions, but ultimately, his wife didn't make it. Now, Jim has almost nothing left, only a few emaciated cows. That day, he raised his rifle, aiming at a gray wolf a kilometer away. That wolf had just killed his calf with just one shot. Jim didn't even bother to check and put away his gun. The wolf was dead, but the calf couldn't be saved. For his already difficult life, this was undoubtedly another blow, and worse was yet to come. As soon as he returned to his cabin, people from the bank showed up. They coldly told him if he couldn't pay the rent again, the farm would be repossessed. Within 6 months, that evening, his daughter, who worked for the border patrol, came to visit him. Seeing her father in such a desperate state, her eyes immediately welled up with tears. She urged Jim, telling him the border was too dangerous, and wanted to take him away to live with her. But Jim refused, because his wife's grave was still on that farm. He couldn't bear to leave. His daughter could only take him back home. She already had her own life, and Jim didn't want to cause her any more trouble. Perhaps this is a father's most silent yet deepest love for his child.